Thank you for sticking with us this afternoon. We present to you SourSop. SourSop is a mobile app built to empower Black female consumers with the tools they need to make informed choices that benefit their health. Here is our presentation overview, and I'd love to introduce you to my team. I'm going to get right into it. Black women face disproportionate risks from largely unregulated toxic substances in beauty and personal care products. We want to confirm this statement by sharing with you a news broadcasting that we came upon during our research. Please watch.
A study just released by the state might make you think twice as you're putting on your makeup or doing your hair this morning. The Department of Ecology found high levels of toxic chemicals in some really common beauty products. It comes as state lawmakers are considering a new bill that would ban cancer-causing chemicals in those products sold in Washington. As part of research for the bill, the legislature directed the Department of Ecology to test a variety of cosmetic products marketed to people of color.
So with that being said, and based on our user interviews and our surveys, we found that the best way to support Black female consumers is providing them with a product that's going to provide them with ingredient transparency, personalized recommendation, and fostering community so that they can learn from one another. To move forward, I would love to introduce you to one of our user personas, Aisha. Aisha just recently learned about the toxic chemicals in her personal care products and wants to try out our product. Please watch as she demonstrates.
Hi, I'm Aisha. I recently discovered this app called SourSop to help me get a better understanding of the products I buy. On their splash page, I'm prompted to sign up, sign in, or start scanning. I'm going to sign up. Here I see it asks me for a couple of questions pertaining to me. I know this is going to help the app generate information specific for my needs. It's asking me questions like my skin type, my hair type, any allergies, or any health concerns that I may have. Once I finish putting in my details, I'm redirected back to the main scanning page where I'm given options to search or ask AI some questions. Their AI consultant's name is Sop. I think that's so cute. So SOP is built to ask any questions or concerns pertaining to me specifically. I have a product that I really want to learn about, so I'm going to go ahead and scan it. Once I scan it, I'm given a brief overview and a rating for the product. I'm going to select to see more. Here is where the app alerts me to ingredients that may be harmful to me. It also shows good ingredients as well. One of my favorite features about SourSop is that they have simplified ingredients so that I can understand exactly what it is that I'm putting in my body. A lot of the times, products use terms that I do not understand. I also want to see what other recommendations they have for this product. On the recommendations page, I see they have a top picks and reviews. I'm one of those people that do not buy things without seeing reviews. I love the community feature because it helps me to see what other people have said about this product and other products that may be of interest to me. When I return to the recommendations page, I see that they have an add to list button. I love this feature because I can build my own shopping list right in the app. And I heard eventually they're going to have in-app purchasing. I'm rating this app 10 out of 10. Finally, an app that helps me understand what I'm using on and in my body. Thanks, Soursop.
Thank you, Aisha. We're now going to pass it on to my fellow team member, our business analyst, Precious, for the competitive analysis.
Thank you, Gerda. So these are the top competitors we've identified. And what sets our app apart is that it will have a community forum. It will provide personalized recommendations, and most importantly, cater to a Black female consumer base. Now, our two main revenue streams will include in-app premium subscriptions priced at $5 per month or $60 per year. Additionally, we will partner with select brands to advertise their products on our app at an annual cost of $3,000. Over the next 5 years, we project a flourishing user base with 2.8 million active subscribers and a total of 7.6 million engaged users. This growth will lead to a cumulative net benefit of 8.8 million. Now, our financial analysis shows an ROI of 200% and a net benefit of 5.9 million. We expect to break even by the second year with a benefit to cost ratio of 3.1, demonstrating that SourSop is a highly profitable venture. Next, I will pass it over to Kingsley, our project manager, to speak on the roadmap.
All right, thank you, Precious. By Q2, we will launch our MVP, which will be a responsive iOS ad platform. And by Q4, we will launch our Android platform as well. And in Q1 of 2025, we will provide an in-app purchasing ability for customers to be able to get. Jada, please take it away, success.
So in conclusion, Black consumers spent 6.6 billion on beauty products in 2021 alone. This means 11.1% of the overall US beauty market is in their hands. We need to provide in their hands something that's going to provide them with the education and the confidence to use their purchasing power on something that's going to benefit, not destroy their health. And with that being said, please scan our QR code to join our waiting list. Thank you so much for listening.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Round of applause to SourSop. What an amazing, amazing product. As a Black woman who is a consumer in beauty products, it's definitely an app that I would use. So thank you again. So we're going to pass it. So for those who are on the call again, as I mentioned before, we know the drill. Please post your comments and your feedback about the product in the group chat. We're going to hand it over to our esteemed judges. So for SourSop, we're going to have Palumi, Alsawi, and Jerome provide their feedback. All right, so I'll hand it over to you, Palumi.
Great job, guys. Really, really good. I like how targeted you are. You're not beating around the bush. You're specifically focusing black women, and I think great to start with that. One customer segment first before thinking of expansion. So great job. I personally like that. My question to you is this: just double clicking on your monthly $5 subscription. And my question is, I think about why should a Black woman pay for this, right? Is there enough value to substantiate that charge? And I guess my question is really about your research, right? Is number one, how often are Black women purchasing products? Do you know what that number, do you know how often that is on a monthly basis? Plus, how much are they spending? And I'm trying to link that to why you're charging $5 a month. Not that it's wrong, but what experiment did you carry out? What research did you carry out to come about those numbers?
So I'll answer that. So in terms of why we're charging that amount, we did take a look at our competitors, Yuka and the OnSkin app, and our price is based off of what they're currently charging, and as well as what we offer. So Yuka is a similar app to our product, but they deal with food as well as personal care products, and their features are not as enhanced as ours. Our page will offer a community forum. It will offer personalization. So that's what went into that was sort of the deciding factor in the cost that we decided to go with for this app.
Great. Just my feedback about that. Great to try to benchmark against other competitors in the industry or similar products in the industry. I think will be even better to really research how much are Black women spending on products on a monthly basis, right? And how frequently are they purchasing to further substantiate or firm up what our pricing is. Of course, that will still be sort of subject to further testing in the market. But great job, guys.
Just before the next judge commence, I just want to say I have to run now. Huge well done to everybody. I have an appointment by 12:30. I'm running late already, so well done. And I really do look forward to some of these products in the marketplace. So if you launch, please just hit me up, and I'm gonna definitely use your product. Well done to everybody.
Thanks,
Bye.
Debbie. Thank you. All right. So I believe, Palumi, you were done with your feedback. Okay, so we're gonna go on to Elsawi.
Okay. I think Bloomy kind of started me on this thinking, but I was just thinking of the spectrum of health to price. Of course, health is what you're trying to, or health conscious consumers is who you're targeting, but also thinking about the price point. One of the tactics that I would recommend that you think about is we're all talking about anchors in the market that you can use so you can benchmark against and set your pricing strategy. But think about pulling the Starbucks. And pulling the Starbucks mean that you create your own anchors by creating a new language around them, and then you can set your own prices. That's what Starbucks did when they entered the market, and where coffee was simply a commodity, and they introduced different pricing because they changed the names of the sizes and they introduced a completely different category. So my thinking is, as health is one of many causes that you're actually helping consumers make decisions on, what about other causes that you can think about? So that I think would allow you to pull more of a your own anchor. But if I'm looking at a product and the whole premise I'm seeing is that you will enable your consumers to choose where their money is going, and you may be able to integrate features around what causes that this brand support. And if they align with my causes, they care about my health is one thing, but what other causes do they support? I can make better decisions on where do I want to put my money. And do they help my community, or do they make decisions and they fund causes that I don't care about or goes against my values? But I think if you think about expanding the causes a little bit, you'll attract more than the health conscious, is my feedback.
Thank you for that.
Thank
I'll be
you.
quick then. I know we're over time. Simply, I love the name and the branding. I want to give you guys a huge shout out for that. I think it's super catchy, and I think people will be drawn to your brand right away. My only question for you is, how do products get added into the repository or the inventory? Do people or members in the community scan them? Like, I want to know more about that integration and how, yeah, like how me as a user will know what product to buy based on the people within the community. Sorry.
So we're going to start off with generating products that we know Black women use often. So that will already be within our app. And then based on what our new users are scanning and inputting into the app, that'll also further our database. So we'll continue to build our database as we build our app, and also take the feedback and suggestions from our users to help us to be able to have a database that's wide enough so that they are always finding the products that they need.